Thanks, guys. I'm Dave Cohen, joined by Georgia State's head football coach Bill Curry. And, Coach, we're getting close. Georgia State football now moving towards the season opener, September of 2010 in the Georgia Dome. And talk about it now as the preparations continue for this first season and that first game.
Well, we got 222 days, and it's hard to believe that I can remember when it was 860-something. So time is brief, and we're going to be running out there before anybody realizes it. Our big challenge right now is to blend the new recruiting class in with the other one that worked so hard last fall and make sure we have a cohesive football team. We must get that done.
Going back to your first fall practice, started out with in and around 70 players. What was that experience like, getting that first group out there on the football field?
Well, it was grueling, but it was fun. We found ways to make it competitive. The guys wanted to compete. They wanted to do something so they could show that they were good, and we didn't know how they would respond, but they got better and better as the season went along, and we had 60 practices, and it was an excellent exercise in discipline. Now we're like everybody else. We got games to get ready for.
I know some of the guys, or just about many of the guys back on campus, beginning to get back in the routine of lifting weights and getting into condition, but walk us through what the next few months will be like as you begin to, you got signing day around the corner as well.
Signing day is around the corner. We are recruiting vigorously. We're all over the country doing that as a coaching staff. Our players are helping when we bring official visits, or unofficial visits for that matter, onto the campus. And I think our biggest asset now is the current team. The guys are impressive. The parents and the recruits notice that.
Well, certainly as you're out on the road recruiting again, you got a lot of selling points with Georgia State University, and of course one of them is the fact that your home field is going to be the Georgia Dome.
Yeah. That makes me feel wonderful. I had no idea people would be so taken with the very notion of running on the floor of the Dome, but they are. Players, parents, high school coaches, everybody impressed with that beautiful facility. And the people at the Dome have been so good to us.
Talk a little bit about your first schedule. It runs the gamut from shorter college in your opener to now the defending national champions in your final game of that first year.
Yeah, it really does. It's a schedule. I got the idea from Jack Lingle, the former Marshall coach, who went through We Are Marshall, that whole thing. So he's really a good person to talk to. And his idea was have 3 or 4 games where you're really going to be able to compete with teams that aren't going to have quite as many scholarships as you do. Then have several games that are going to be very tough, 1AA schools like Jacksonville State that are established, that are real good football teams. And then have maybe 2 or 3 monsters on there. We certainly have one big monster, Alabama.
You talk about Georgia State, the university's never had football before. As you walk around campus, just a lot of support, a lot of excitement as people begin to gravitate towards this program that's being built right now.
It is remarkable. I've never been anywhere that people were more enthused than the students, and even some of the faculty. Even some of the faculty that were not originally for football have come up to me and volunteered. Look, I was not for football, but I'm excited now and I'm going to be there. That is really thrilling to me.
Season tickets for the inaugural Georgia State football season are on sale now. Fans can purchase season tickets in 8 different price categories, with the majority of the lower level seats at the Georgia Dome ranging in price from $72 to $125 per seat for the 7-game package. To make your purchase, contact the ticket office at 1-866-GA-STATE or visit Georgia State Athletics online, the website at www.georgiastatesports.com. Again, that's 1-866-GA-STATE or online at georgiastatesports.com. For Georgia State head football coach Bill Curry, I'm Dave Cohen, and that's a look at the brand new Georgia State University football program.